I got a new camera. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This one, we're not gonna go as hard as we did in the last video. It's gonna be a shorter one, but I'm gonna film it anyways. It's gonna be a good one. We're going to an OG spot a lot of you might recognize. I'm excited, so let's get there. So this spot that we're going to, I used to live right around the corner from it. So I used to fly there like every day. I mean, 6 to 10 packs there every day. And now I live kind of out in the country a bit, about 10 or so minutes away from there. You know, when I first started flying FPV, I was working this crazy job where it was like 5 a.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. I only had one day off every week. While I was working at that job, the only time I did fly was on Sundays and during my lunch break at work. And I would film my flights with this Polaroid Cube camera. It was a piece of junk, man. It was like the worst camera you could get. And I was flying it on this QAV 180 4-inch frame. It was way too heavy, completely underpowered. I was using these Raycor bullnose tri-blade props that would just shatter if you even looked at them wrong. When we talk about consistency, I mean, this is something that can take some people a long time to figure out and learn, and some people can just pick it up pretty quick. When I first started flying FPV, I learned in the simulator very quickly, but when I got into real life situations with an actual drone, it took me a while to feel competent in order to do more risky things, to push myself, challenge myself, and improve. I've talked in the past about some different tips and tricks to help you build confidence in flying. Things like using your old batteries to practice tricks over and over. You won't use these batteries to go out and rip a spot because they're old and tired. But you can go into your backyard or a little field nearby and practice your Rubik's Cubes, your inverted Yaw-spins, one right after the other, and just kill those old batteries doing those. A lot of other hobbies incorporate things like this. For instance, in music production, I'll use some of my time just in sound design alone. And then when I go in to compose a music production, I'll have an entire library of sounds that I've created that I can just throw into the mix whenever. It's the same with flying, when you learn those tricks standalone, then when you're in a position to put them into a line, to add them into your freestyle, they feel more natural because you have that muscle memory down and you have that confidence. I know some of you guys probably live in crazy city situations where you have to travel quite a ways in order to fly your drones, and I feel for you. I feel blessed to live in a very spacious, semi-rural area where there's lots of places I can go and fly, and for the most part, nobody cares. Well, we're here at my spot, and this is unfortunate. There are cars parked here. There are never cars here, guys. Maybe one here and there, but there are never cars here. Guess that means we gotta go somewhere else. Where are all the picnic tables? This is a strange day, guys. Okay, well, we adapt, we overcome, we improvise. Man, this is a weird day. All right. I mean, so much has changed since 2018. You know, I'm not that little boy anymore. I do definitely feel like I subscribe to the old school way of FPV. You know, I still fly 4S quads on analog. Up until this year, I was still flying a GoPro Session, and I still have my GoPro Session. I filmed a video here in 2018 called Wild Style. In my opinion, when I made that video, it was like the pinnacle of my FPV. It was the best video I possibly could have done. And while 7 years have passed since that video, it does still feel like I was having more fun then than I am now. And I think that has a lot to do with the climate of FPV in general. When I filmed that video here, FPV was in a totally different state. Rotor Riot was still making videos about, you know, hanging out, flying with your buddies. They weren't trying to sell you DJI products. You didn't have these million subscriber camera, you know, videographer YouTube channels that started flying FPV and making all this FPV content. When you posted a video, people found it a lot easier because you weren't swimming in a sea of everyone else doing the same thing. It's just a lot to think back on. This place has a lot of memories for me. Also, these fans are freaking sick. They look like legit helicopter rotors. I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm ready to go home. All my batteries have been discharged. So yeah, this journey in FPV has been a long and interesting ride, but I'm excited to see where it takes me in the future. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.
We're sorry. You have reached.
Try again.
Give me bass, do 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 bass. Give me bass, do 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 bass. Give me bass, do 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 bass. Give me bass, do bass, do bass, do bass, do bass, do bass, do bass. Give me bass, 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 bass. Give me bass, bass.